Okay, so a few more Immersive Cyberpunk 2077 mods have come to my attention. And honestly, I'm terrible at video titles, so here we are with Cyberpunk 2077's Most Immersive Mods Collection 3. Now firstly, as I just mentioned, this is my third Immersive Mods video, so if you're looking for the ultimate immersion, feel free to check out my other two immersive videos. I also have a few more Cyberpunk mod videos on the channel as well. Oh, and just so you know, every mod mentioned here will be linked in the description down below, but no more distractions, let's start the list. Now, the first mod I have for you today is basically a survival mode mod, the Live in Night City mod. Here are a few features that this mod offers. V will get hungry, thirsty, and need to get rest. There are also various penalties based on your needs level. And yes, you will be able to tweak these mods using the mod settings mod, which is a requirement for this mod, so you'll have that anyway. But you can read on the rest of the mod details clicking the mod link. Up next, the immersive sunglasses mod. Not a super complex mod. It's pretty simple, but I feel it deserves a mention because it is pretty immersive. Basically what this does is when you wear a pair of sunglasses, it will act like you're wearing them by changing your vision a tiny bit. As you can see, this is the before and the after. You can clearly tell that there is a difference. Whether you like it or hate it is entirely up to you. Now, I will say I'm not sure whether wearing a certain pair of sunglasses as opposed to another pair of sunglasses has any different effects. I don't believe it does, but I do not know for sure. Now, this next mod I have is called Street Style, an immersive fashion system. For every piece of equipment in the game, this mod introduces its own strength, reflexes, technical, intelligence, and cool value, each between 1 and 5 depending on what kind of clothing it is. These stats affect skill checks in both dialogue and device interactions, which I didn't get footage of, but on the mod page there is a very in-depth video on this mod, so feel free to check that out as well. Just a basic rundown of what I mean. The net running equipment will have high intelligence values and will boost your intelligence stat in dialogue options and device interactions. But on the other hand, it won't boost your strength and reflexes, so you'll need to wear another piece of clothing. For example, the heavy Arazaka chestplate would do that. Right, now we have something a little bit different, the basic stock market mod. So once you've installed this mod, a new contact will be added to your phone for you to then go and call. And basically what this mod does is, it is a little stock market, kind of what you would see on GTA 5, except obviously a lot more simple than GTA's one. There's also a few little rules listed on the mods page. For example, each stock changes by a random small percentage, positive or negative, every 5 seconds in real time. Anyways, you can read up the rest of the mod details on the page. I myself thought this was pretty immersive and a worthy addition. Now we have a mod that I really like, the GTA travel mod. So we've all most likely played GTA 5. So you know that effect when you switch characters, it will zoom out and then zoom in to the player's location? Well, this fast travel mod actually does that rather than just giving you a loading screen. And I thought it was just really nice. It's like a nice little addition and it feels smooth and it looks good. It also works at nighttime, which isn't as good, but I think that's just the clouds getting in the way and sort of messing it up. It's still, you know, it's pretty cool. It's still really cool. Up next, the limited HUD mod. This is a very modifiable HUD mod for the game. There are many settings, but by default, it hides the main widgets and shows them only at certain events and until you configure them yourself. It's pretty nice. There's a lot of settings here, as you can see, and I believe it offers you just a lot more control over your HUD. Now, this next mod I have is a small one, and I don't really know how effective it actually is, but the CDPR's Astonishing Crowd Density. Basically, this just enables a setting that CD Projekt disabled, and that's just a higher level of crowd density. Not too much to explain there, so let's move on to the Preem Weaponsmith, a weapon crafting overhaul. Now, this mod is something. A fully modular gun customization system. I literally, on accident, made my sniper rifle burst fire, as you can see right here. I haven't messed with it too much. All that I know is that it's cool. It's cool. I'm going to be making some weird guns. Now I have got for you the Lizzys Bar Enhanced. This mod unlocks previously locked rooms and doors, and it also lets you purchase a room at Lizzys Bar. Be mindful, you can still only get into Lizzys Bar during the night, but that doesn't seem like too big of a deal. The room, it's not all that crazy. It's really just a bed, and that's kind of it. Maybe a shower. But that's really it. It's new stuffs in the game. Can't complain, really. The next mod I've got is a similar one, the Dewdrop in Enhanced, which does about the same thing, just another location. And this location, in case you're wondering, is right over here. I spent a while trying to find it. Okay, I had no clue where it was. Also, I'm not sure if the room is meant to come with guests, but mine did. So I had a pretty awkward night. Now, next mod I have is Make a Living Courier. So this mod adds a little job where you can make money being a mailman, pretty much. Basically, you call this person, they'll be added into your phone after installing the mod. And then from there, you'll get this screen, which will give you some missions to pick, and you just pick the one you'd like to do. Now, this is time-based, so try to get there fast. It will make a marker on your map of where to go. Just walk over there, go to the person, get your package, and then go drop it off. That's what my mission was, and I'm pretty sure that's sort of what the mod has to offer. It's pretty cool. Nice little addition to the game for sure. But I will say, based on this name, Make a Living and then dash Courier. Hopefully and probably there will be other jobs available soon, other mod jobs, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty curious to see what's coming, and I like the sound of that. All right, so here we are at the pretty much end of the video. Just before I end it, I'd like to let you know that I will possibly do a mega mods list sometime soon. Perhaps. If you'd like that, let me know. The list will be the best of immersive. So like basically a video on the most immersive mods. It's a little collection of my favorites throughout 3 videos that I've made. But with all that said, thank you a lot for watching. Please don't hesitate to subscribe. It helps me a lot. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Drop a like. And with all that said, I will see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.
Y'all probably thought I was gonna say some shit there, but nah.